He's going to be instantly broken, not letting them know how many players are stacked up towards this mid right now. Whimp swings out, able to connect that first shot onto Killers. That's going to be massive because that's going to be no more KO available. They're trying to go in for the trade, but they're not checking their corners at all. And this could be devastating right now. BADlove already able to find one. It's all going to come down to just these two players, and they're able to find so much value down towards mid in the process. It's going to bring things back down to a 3v3, and that, right now they know that all of these players from Revenant are towards mid. Unfortunately for them, the spike...
The recon dart will just give a good amount of information. And also let's not forget about the haunt as well. Oh boy, Fancy United, can they succeed this 2v3? Oh, what a shot from BADlove. A good headshot, and that too in just 5 HP. A good retaliation from Fisio, my goodness, 3! Didn't win the first round, they'll be forced with sheriffs, and my goodness, there's a lot of attempts being made from Whimp's end, but oh boy, BADlove, he's not gonna miss his shots. A second, he removes Suka out. 17 seconds left, and look at how REVENANT ESPORTS are just piling it up, especially on the site. Not a lot of seconds left, and Whimp right behind. Upgrades and a thrifty from REVENANT ESPORTS. Now we're gonna see that in action from both YESicaN and nizzy. Informations will be given from the recon drone of the Sova. We have some beautiful information, but nizzy has done a fantastic job removing one more player out of the equation, and that is blackhawk. They'll respond back with the Hunter's Fury. Look at the protection from Paradox. Making sure that they wouldn't gain a single inch on the market side, but the pressure needs to be done. A commitment will be made from the Nightfall, and here comes YESicaN. 1 Fisio is left to the 1v1. We've seen that clutch happen.
He's
going all the way towards the A site. No, actually, he doesn't have the spike.
He has his ult. He's gonna do it.
He still has that. He could go it for the commitment. Yeah. All he needs is just 4 more seconds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Logi knows exactly what's happening. Post planted is Paranoia, runs away to safety, and now he has control of the situation.
Yeah, a little bit of information is going to be given away by the Omen as he breaks the window. He's taken control of A main completely, and he's going forward right now, but he has to check the spawn. Otherwise, it's going to be very rough for him. Does find that kill onto Fisio, so that's going to be no more smokes available for the duration of this round for Fancy. After that, it looks like they just want to go in for the B push to do as much as they can, though Paradox, he'll find the first headshot, and that is going to be the spike dropped as well. And now, for these 3 remaining players from the side of Fancy, they have to somehow make this round work.
Yep, already. My goodness. Look at how BADlove's been dealing major damage there from the side itself. Spike's been down, which leads to nizzy, all by his lonesome, needs to find a 1v2. His main focus is definitely gaining control on the spike, or does he want to go for the frags?
Verging on this B side from every direction possible. The utility as the Revenant players desperately try to buy time for their teammates to come in, but so far they've been having a rough time. Already Fisio able to find Logi on the lurk to Paradox. He's still holding strong. Paradox getting 2. How many more can he find? Has the Nightfall ready to go. Will get the information off the back of that, and just like that, it's gonna come down to Killers to try and clutch this out. It is going to be a 1v2. He has to start with getting...
So it's difficult to predict on what's going to happen.
Yeah, on this round, again, this crossfire from mid. This time, though, it seems like they expected, and they are going to be using some utility to flush out Paradox and get that pick as well. BADlove as well, with the unfortunate wallbang. They get all 3 players, in fact, down towards mid. It's going to come down to these 2 remaining players on Cat, desperately trying to hold on. They do get position of the spike, but again, the trades are immediate. And
post planted is, and I got to say, Fancy United, once they find out the opening, that was more than enough to give the weakness for REVENANT ESPORTS, and they're going to make use of this really well. Killer, great use, double kill, a bit of a refrag being made from BADlove's end. In the end, it will be blackhawk left in a 1v3.
He's going to be ready to swing out if necessary to go for it. But unfortunately for him, the flash does come through, and just like that, the first blood goes in favor of Fancy. At this point, it is going to be Logi has to make the wrap back around and be ready for it as the remaining players from Fancy converge on the side. These 3 players are going to be hit with a lot of utility here. YESicaN finding another one for himself. Does get traded out though, and it's all going to come down to blackhawk to try and hold on to his backside. He doesn't have a chance. Logi has to close out a 1v4 somehow to prevent this from going in Fancy's favor. But won't be able to convert the kill. And again, YESicaN, he's gonna be on the flank. Prowlers intersecting with each other but not finding much value. And Paradox, he's able to dodge the flash but not the Prowler. He's gonna be stuck in this corner here, almost burning alive as Suka finds him. Just like that, this retake is going to be almost perfect right now. It's all up to BADlove here to close out a 1v5, able to find 2, tries to get the 3rd but not quite connecting, and Fisio will clean things up. But for a second, BADlove, it looked like
BADlove gets to take the heavy fall. Unfortunate, On the first half, it was BADlove who's doing a lot of work on defense, but now in second half, things will be a lot difficult. Oh, blackhawk! Oh, jeez,
no.
Logi. He comes away at the right time to save his team in Paradox. My goodness, he gets away safely. Yes, I can. He just falls back. The amount of pressure that we're seeing it right now is just so amazing, but in the end, they still have control. Post plant once again. We've seen Fancy United succeed a post plant twice. Can they do it another time?
nizzy does have that operator to work with, but at this point, he might just choose to save it because in this situation where it's a 2v4, it's not worth losing that particular gun. They do have the economy to buy back in next time, even if they lose this one. So at this point, they might just let Killers do as much damage as he wants to try and close out a 1v4, but it's not going to be happening. And nizzy, he's not even trying. He's just like, you know what? You guys can have fun. Revenant, you can take the round. It's okay. I just want this operator. And you see the expectation.
Yep, things will be even much more difficult for Fancy United and Paradox. Oh, he gets caught off from Ficio. And didn't had proper information from the garage. Actually, no, from the garden's side. Pop flash will be given from blackhawk. Won't be able to find one, and instead gets picked out from Killer. You can see how Revenant are currently caught out in this certain situation, but we still have the crossfire angles from BADlove and Whimp. Both of them are down. We still need to focus on the generators' side. Gets away one, and we see BADlove gets one more. Yes, the crossfire angle just working to perfection from Revenant Esports, and all they've got to do is
A push instead. Though that Prowler from Paradox, this man is not afraid to really miss things out. He goes for the check and he's rewarded with that kill onto Killers here, who just takes the nanoswarm damage on top of everything else. nizzy is on the flank as well, does have the blade storm, will spot out a player and finally connect the shot. Now these two remaining players, I think they have been spotted by nizzy here, who will be trying to go forward. Gets the first, can he get the second as well? Does a lot of damage to Logi and knows that he's still there right now. He has to connect the shot because the timer is still ticking right now. The flash though from blackhawk is beautiful and they're able to connect that kill. It's going to come down to 1v2 right now. Logi has to clutch it out. YESicaN trying to stick the spike. He gets the tap.
are going at it right now. They've handled out the Franks, and now they're focusing on the side.
Just like that, again, short presence has been completely established, and BADlove and Logi, though, they're able to go huge, able to find those first two picks before Ficio finally trades back out. The Nightfall is going to be invested as well, making things even more difficult for nizzy, who is able to get that retake and get the KO back up. It's all up to just Paradox now to clutch it out. However, the clock has been ticking, and Paradox, he's going to be completely hit by the ult, detected by the knife as well to make things worse, but again, the timer, they have to clear him out too. They have to find that kill. He's able to isolate the fight, finds Killers. It's all down to just nizzy to close it out, and he will. But does he have enough time is going to be the question, and I think that he might just have enough as Fancy, they bring it back already. Look at this aggression, Logistaa. Look at mid.
Look at that already. And the amount of questionable decisions. nizzy! My goodness! 3! The lone warrior from the B side decides to remove every single player out of Revenant Esports. A lot of opportunities. They know that they've lost a lot of chances. And now it's time for them to make amends. Post plant it is. They still have a chance. And look at the null command being displayed around from Fancy United. They won a lot of post plant situations. And this could be a chance for Fancy to bring this back. Here comes the first kill. Can we see the second? Can they deny the utilities all the way towards below heaven? I think they can. YESicaN gets one, but not the second from Logi.
Here already, that Haun's going to spot on all three. In fact, I'm sorry. It is going to be blackhawk joining in the action as well. Killers starting things off, taking his counterpart down, able to get that first kill, and the smoke's gonna make things worse. Paradox tries to push through, in fact connects that first shot, gets the second as well before YESicaN shuts him down. It's all up to BADlove here, who's not able to find anything. Logi left in a 1v2, knows the position of both players at this point, has to isolate these fights, gets the headshot, and it's gonna come down to a 1v1. Logi knows where this last player is. It is going to be Killers faking the plant, but the gun.
And if they have no idea where YESicaN is, this would be so huge. Fancy. Oh boy, that's 1 second. Can we see the retaliation from the Jet? Yes, it does. Fancy United, they are not gonna give any quarters, but we forgot about Whimp, who's been making some impressive plays too. All he's gotta do is just find the third, and then he will get.
They look to work their way into possibly this mid split again. towards main. BADlove tries to reveal area. It is going to be nizzy though who connects that first headshot. The smoke comes down through the smoke. He's already doing damage to BADlove here, and now they're just trying to isolate this fight, possibly catch him down somehow with these shock darts. But nizzy, he's not gonna be afraid to move, even when he sees that, even when he's blinded, he's gonna be able to get 3 kills. Nizzy, what are you doing? Gets the blade storm as well. It's all down to just Logi and Whimp to keep this from going apart, and they're just going where nizzy is. But guess what? Nizzy is just a distraction. The main action is going to be towards that A side, and he's still pushing, he's still peeking, connects the fourth. No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, Whimp finds the kill, and just like that, Revenant, they're in it with a chance if they can get this kill onto Killers.
Man, post-plant it is, and they just have to focus on 2 feasts, yo. How do you get away with the...
Again, nizzy is the only person standing between them and the side, and already he's able to find one and dash away. This man is single-handedly ending Revenant's career on this particular match, and he's doing it in such an assertive, dominated way. 2 on the round before he finally gets shut down. But now the backup is there. Killers finds one of his own. The spike is dropped in a rather awkward place as well, and unless Paradox can get this kill, it's going to make things very difficult. It's going to be a 1v2 right now. Paradox has the spike. His location is going to be known, but if he needs to isolate these fights, that's going to be the win condition coming in for him. Gets the spike down. Suka, again, being able to constantly just harry him with all the utility coming in. And Paradox, he's just going to have to go for this reload as well, making things even worse. They're going in for the double push coming in. He gets one, and Paradox, he gets both. He catches it up.
He's just unstoppable at this moment, and Revenant, they've got to figure out a way to end this. But how?
Well, Paradox gets off to a good start, able to find one, but again, nizzy, he's still alive, he's still kicking before Paradox shuts him down. It's all gonna come down to Ficio here in a 1v3. He clutched it out before, has a spike back, but now he's gonna have to close it out again. And already BADlove, he seems aware of the possibility for the backstab already, and he might be catching a lot of action here. Paradox, the first one to walk into his crosshairs, and now this double push coming in is gonna find so much value. YESicaN and Ficio between them, cleaning up their Revenant squad. Whimp on the lurk is the last player alive, and Killer B made. That might be what makes or breaks the game on this particular round for Fancy here. They go aggressive. YESicaN gets one, stays alive as well. The flash is good, but Paradox still trades it out, and it's going to be a 3v2 right now. nizzy desperately trying to rotate over towards his B side. No flash left either, and Revenant, they have the side for free. So we're looking at a 2v3 retake. Still one player towards Logi. Might be the man to catch these players off guard if they're not careful. They also do have Ficio alive, so that's going to be some smokes coming in. Right now, the crossfires between these Revenant players are going to be incredibly difficult to break, considering where they are located. It does get cleared out, but the trade is there. nizzy will have to be the hero again on this particular round to close out this 1v2. Knows where both of them are, but BADlove